Yo, what is up, guys? Zayath here. Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be fighting the #1 ranked player in Season 3 of EA Sports UFC 4. His name is Judo X Demon, also known as AK Judo. He is part of the AK camp. Very, very high-level player, very good grappler. That is kind of his main focus within this game. So, my kind of goal is with this fight, I want to try to keep it on the feet as much as possible, but I also want to take him down before he can take me down. Now, my kind of theory or my kind of idea of how to beat and fight grapplers is you need to grapple them back. You need to make them unwilling to engage you in that area and make them kind of stand with you where they might be a little more uncomfortable. And these fights were before the most recent patch, so let's get it started. Start off with the jab teep to enter range. He feints a body straight and then looks for a slip straight. He goes for a jab teep, but he's out of range. Hit him with the body kick, trying to sap the stamina a little. I try to slip the jab straight, but I slipped the jab instead of the straight, so my body uppercut didn't land. I noticed he's hunting a lot for the jab straight, slip straight. That's kind of his main two boxing combinations, is just the jab straight and the slip straight. So I'm going to take him down right away. Like I said, I want to make him worried to grapple me, since I know that's where he is best. And I also noticed that he's biting on every single fake I go for. And I'm like, okay, then I can fake a couple times and get moving. Now, what you need to know about Judo is his joint submissions are incredible, okay? Like, if this dude gets you in a joint submission, even if you have the same stamina, he has no grapple advantage, you're going to get submitted. You cannot allow him to even attempt a joint submission, or you're just fucked. So I'm going to use the R1 muscle modifier to power into Crucifix, but he goes straight back out. Gonna throw 1, 2, 3, 4 elbows. He goes for 1 punch, 1 more. I pre-deny the backside attempt, so I'm just looking to work the block here, right? Like, I'm just working to get a little bit of head damage, a little bit of block damage. Go back to side control using the R1 transition. You can see what I'm doing with the controller in the bottom right of the screen. And again, I'm just looking for damage, like little chip damage, make him not want to grapple me, because that's basically just the idea of how I fight grapplers. I don't want to get up over and over and just kind of try to let them take me down and sit on me. So I feel like I've established the grappling threat, and I'm willing to get back up. Stay in his face a little. He's trying to fire off combinations, but I think I'm playing the range game a little better. He's kind of planting while I'm moving in, out, in, out. Again, lead hook misses. And right now I have his block overcommitted to the lead hook. And I rock him right there as he tries to exchange while his head health is low. Drop him with the hook straight uppercut. Missed the uppercut on the exit. I predicted he was going to come in there, so I tried to hit the jab root hook, but there was nothing there. Very nice by him. Making me worry a little with those exchanges, so I have to back off. Jab teep by him, very nice. But you'll notice how fast his walk is overcommitting, and that means I've done a lot of damage in this first round, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Those side saddle elbows drained a lot of long-term damage, and that drop secured me the round. Hit him with 1 more slip hook as he goes for a slip straight. Very good tool. I recommend using it as of now. I don't know if it'll get patched or fixed in the future, but in my opinion, it's a very good tool against people trying to kind of just fish out slip straights. And you'll notice my good friend Romero XVII, he'll talk about this a lot. People are trying to, especially in UFC 4, they force counters out, right? Like, they're really trying to just force that counter. You'll look for him, looking for the slip straight, just seeing, when can I get this? When can I get this? It's not going to work. Again, another slip straight. So he goes for the double leg bail, and I hit the toss. A lot of people have been asking me how I do that. It's muscle memory at this point, but what I do is I hit the rear front kick input, and that's going to be dependent on your opponent's stance. So if they shoot for the double leg while in southpaw, then your throw is going to be R1 plus X. But if they're in orthodox while they do it, it's going to be R1 in circle. And almost every fighter can do that. Not every fighter, but most of them. He looks for another bail. And that time, he does manage to take me down. But I'm not worried. All I care about is those arm bars, man. Like, that's all I care about. His back-sitting arm bars are so good. So every time I see movement, I'm pre-denying the fuck out of that arm bar. That's my key. I don't wait for the animation to play if I know exactly what my opponent's going for. I pre-deny the direction as soon as I see a little twitch, you know, a little bit of movement. That's when I go. Because fighters like this who kind of just are looking to kind of joint submit you, they're kind of predictable with it. To be completely honest, you know, every time he goes for backside, I know that's what he's going for. And now I know he's just trying to posture up. So again, I saw movement, denied up. Postures up, throws 1, 2, postures back down. I think he's just looking for control here, honestly. But he goes for the back. I'm gonna flip him to back sitting. We're just gonna chill here a little bit. He denies the backside, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no. Again, I'm pre-denying the fuck out of that armbar. I cannot get submitted. He muscle modifies the armbar using R1, just like I did with the crucifix. It doesn't work because, again, I'm pre-denying. I'm not reacting. I'm pre-denying the armbar. That's kind of what you gotta do right now versus the back-sitting armbar. It's very, very strong. Again, we're just repeating this sequence over and over. He goes for back mount, and I'm gonna flip into back sitting. He's gonna look for the armbar again. Deny it again. He's muscle modifying, but again, I'm pre-denying. So, it's not gonna help him. That's kind of what you gotta do against muscle modifiers. I miss this one, but I figure I'm okay for now, just because of how low his stamina is. And you'll notice I'm really hugging the corners. Now, that is something I've noticed about Judo's submission offense. He stays in the middle. So the best thing to do is flick back and forth, corner to corner, because he's unwilling to go to that full corner. That's just something to note about his submission offense. And again, his stamina is very low, so he has to stay on me if he wants to submit me there. So I get out. Not too bad for now, but I still need to be very careful. You guys saw he got to about maybe 35-40% with no stamina, no grapple advantage, nothing, right?
You ready to fight?
So, very, very difficult. Touch gloves. Switching to southpaw again. As I've mentioned before, I really enjoy the southpaw position with TJ. Opens up my kicks, opens up my jab lead hook a lot, which I like to use. Hit him with that uppercut. Probing with the lead hook. Looking to bait out another slip straight from him, but he doesn't take the bait. Very nice from him. And right now, this is just basic block overcommitting, right? Like, it's really just basic stuff. Hit another hook uppercut. Drop him. And again, I'm basic overcommitting his block. Over and over and over, he's getting dropped. Look for a fancy combo finisher, but he sidesteps the straight, I believe. So, I don't get it. That would have been really cool if I could hit that body uppercut, hook straight, head kick. Love using that. Now, here, I use R1 in square, because I feel like he's going to try to pre-deny the, that throw. So, I feel like that might be something he wants to do. So, I'm just chilling, right? Like, I'm gonna use R1 in square, and then I'm just gonna move him over a little. Go to crucifix again. Hit one elbow, 2 elbows. He's gonna get out there, but his stamina is low, so I'm just gonna keep looking to hit elbows. Keep looking to hit elbows. And he has good defense here. He has good backside defense, but he frames one strike the wrong way, so his stamina is low. I decide I'm just gonna get up. Not worth the hassle. I know I can finish him on the feet. Hit that hook, hit another hook, switch to southpaw, double jab, hook straight, uppercut, and this fight is over. That is the first fight in the bag. Hope you all enjoyed. Let's go to the next one. This was a best of 5. Alright, welcome to the second fight. We are using Jose Aldo in the featherweight division. Now, again, there's literally one reason. There's one reason that I am using Jose Aldo, and this is for his submission defense. You guys saw, well, you didn't see too much of it. you kind of saw his striking game, but I felt like, you know, in this fight, since he was getting outstruck a little, since he got knocked down a lot, to be honest. Like, he didn't really do too hot. So I thought, he's probably going to try to take me down a bit more. And yeah, he goes Dustin Poirier. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, right? Dustin Poirier, he's a kickboxer, he's a boxer. Well, in this game, Dustin Poirier has limb submissions from so many positions, right? He has such good limb submissions from a lot of different positions, and that's why Judo's going him. Now, he was AFK at the start of the fight here. Not too worried about it, you know, that's all good. So, I skipped ahead for you guys to just when he came back. Obviously, I'm gonna let him kind of recover. I'm not gonna be a dickhead and punch him in the face. So right now, you'll see, he's fishing for the slip straight again, but he's a little more aggressive. He's throwing that straight hook straight a lot more, or straight hook body straight. So I'm taking a mental note of that, jab straight hook. So these combinations, they're very, very basic from Judo right now. He looks for another slip straight, really fishing for that right now. I'm not worried about it. Hit that with a hook straight. Hit that teep into question mark. Very, very tricky combo. It's very fast. And right now, I'm kind of pressuring with a combination of distance and punches. I'm not looking to overwhelm his guard with strikes, but I'm more looking to make him overcommit and then punish him for it while moving forward. You know, kind of that Conor McGregor style pressure, but he pushes me right back. Very good cage control from him. He whiffs on a straight hook body straight, hit him with that leg kick. He checked that leg kick, which was very nice. And he didn't have a lot of time during this to get his kind of grappling game going. So, that's completely fine, you know. But, you know, it's his fault. He didn't waste the round, so it's all good. But this round, mostly striking. We're kind of just feeling each other out. I get a little bit of chip damage here at the end. He fishes for a slip straight again that I baited out with the jab hook. And then, or jab lead hook rather, and then I threw a lead hook straight. Now, the reason he looked for that slip straight is because I threw that jab lead hook. He expected maybe a straight uppercut behind it since I was throwing that in the first fight, but I threw a jab lead hook, pause, and then threw a lead hook straight. This is the principle that I'm a boxer likes to call my turn, my turn. Great way to kind of get your opponent to overcommit on this kind of, a lot of people call it turn-based striking system. So that's a way to kind of distill that. You throw a one or two piece combination, wait for them to throw back, and then throw again. So that's how I baited out that slip straight right there. Look for a teep into switch, but the switch was at the wrong range. I'm not too worried about that. Crowded it, which is good. With that leg kick. Nice. Beautiful exchange. You know, we both threw jab straight hooks. This is where he shoots his first takedown, and I'm like, fuck you. Throw that uppercut straight head kick. Nice. Beautiful. And again, you'll kind of notice here, I'm really just looking to bait out that slip straight right now and counter it with a lead hook. Switch. Out of the way of that. And these are all like real mid-pocket kind of exchanges, you know, they're all like really tight, really close exchanges, and it's a game of inches, man. I've always said that about EA Sports UFC 4. It's really a game of inches, as was UFC 3, you know. It's fought in milliseconds. Rock him with the front kick, hit that hook straight hook, head kick, drop him with that. Gonna jump on him. One knee, back out, look for the body kick. And right now, I'm really just trying to cut off the cage. I notice he's lunging a lot or looking to counter when he's on the cage. Nice bail on that. He denies the double twice, or rather the toss, and then I decide to back out of that, because fuck that. Nice, beautiful. He rocks me with the jab straight hook, looks for a double leg bail, and this time, since I know he's denying, I'm going to look for the R1 square transition to surrender. Another double leg bail. This time I'm going to toss him, really mixing up the timing, right? I'm going bail, or I'm going for the hip toss off the bail, or I'm going for the single under reversal, get up. So, you know, it's all just different stuff. I'm not letting him work his over-under game, work his throws, you know, his pull guards, whatever he wants to do. Cutting off the cage with hooks. There it is. He bails again, and, like, this seems to be his safety. Like, his safety net. Like, if I'm getting hurt, I'm just gonna bail on you and take you to over-under. Can't do that against me, man. It's just not gonna work, man. He throws a jab straight as his head health is recovering. Really looking for the finish here, but I'm not looking to block break too hard. He bails on the single leg this time. And he looks for the takedown, but I'm pre-holding L2, R2. Another hook over the guard. 10 seconds left. And again, I'm just looking to cut off the cage with hooks, and since I notice, you know, he's kind of just wiggling the stick a little, I go to the body with those 2 hooks. You'll notice that beautiful head kick right there. That sat him down. And I'm comfortable here. Like, I'm thinking, I'm not too worried right now. I'm wondering a little, like, when's Judo gonna turn up? You know what I'm saying? Like, when's this man really, really gonna show what he's made of? And here he bails on the single leg, but I'm gonna get out again. Really good defense there. If I do say so myself, obviously. And remember, this was pre-patch, so I couldn't really deny the single leg bail. But again, I'm not too worried about it. My defense has been good. He bails on the single again. Looks for the takedown, but I'm pre-holding L2, R2 and walking away off that drag. He bails on the double leg, and I'm going to use R1 square again. And this time, I'm like, fuck you. I'm tossing you into side saddle. You are doing that bail way too much. I need to show you my principle. I need to show you. It's not going to be easy to grapple with me. This isn't a safe space. This isn't a spot for you to just kind of grapple, I strike. Like, I'm not just a one-dimensional fighter. You know? He shoots for the double. Again, I deny it. Toss him over. Hit 1, 2. Goes to backside. Posture up, he denies it, and I'm like, nope. I'm good on those joint subs, man. I mean, if y'all don't know, Judo X Demon just joint subs everybody. That's why I'm not even willing to jump on it. But his block is shredded right now. Like, his block is so mutilated. But this dude literally joint submits everybody. And he's getting better with the striking game, honestly. But I think just the nuances are what's letting me, the nuances are what's letting me win this fight, you know? Like, my knowledge of his game, my striking game itself, I feel more confident here. And he can't take any damage, man. He bails on the double again, denies the toss this time, which is good from him, but I'm gonna back out. Nah. Bails again, and this time, he gets the throw, and I'm like, alright, here he is, right? This is where Judo thrives. He goes for the muscle modifier joint submission. And again, I told you, this auto pick was going to pay off. If I was using any other character right now, yeah, I was probably going to get submitted here. But you'll notice I'm hugging the edges here, really hugging the edges. But he's doing a good job of adjusting to that. So, these bars slowly moving up really fast now. But I hug the edges one more time and just barely get out of that joint submission. And I'm on top. I'm just gonna get up. I'm like, no, fuck you. You know? But this time, I'm comfortable enough. I know he can't joint sub me. Doesn't have enough time left. Jump in his guard. His block's wrecked. That fight's over. That's the second fight. It is 2-0 me. Let's move on to the third one. Alright guys, what is up? Welcome to the third fight. Right now, it's 2-0 me. Judo really needs to get something done here. He goes Rafael dos Anjos, and I'm like, alright, bro's gonna try to submit me. I'm good on that. I'm gonna go Tony Ferguson, 96 submission defense, alright? I am not getting submitted today. I absolutely refuse to get submitted, okay? And that's kind of how you just got a game plan, right? Like, you've got a game plan around your opponent's pick. You've got to be willing to maybe not use your normal pick. Mine probably would have been Volkanovski or RDA himself, you know? But I'm just like, all right, I can't allow myself to get submitted. I can't, if I get in a bad position, I know that Tony Ferguson has bottom game. He has a really good bottom game. I want to say it's like fucking 98 or some shit. I could trap judo in rubber guard, and Tony has enough competence and enough tools to deal with someone like Judo X Demon on the feet. So he readies up, and here we go. Third fight, it's 2-0 me. If Judo wants to win this series, he has to win 3 in a row. I'm looking to shut that down right here and now. All right? So, here we go. Ferguson and Dos Anjos. Now, what I know about Ferguson, he has a longer reach. He has a lot more tools than Rafael Dos Anjos, especially pre-patch. Now, post-patch, RDA has gotten the spinning back fist and the spinning elbow. Still not quite as many tools as Tony Ferguson, but a good amount. But for now, I have the range on him, and I know I have, personally, as Zaya, the better striking. So, I'm looking to immediately establish that range with the body uppercuts. If he gets too close into my range, I'm just going to knee him. In this fight, I'm just looking to sap the stamina early, right? I'm looking to hurt the body whenever and wherever I can, because I'm noticing he's not doing a great job at responding when I do that, right? I duck a head kick. I'm going to look for that body kick right there. Look for the knee as he moves in. And already his body is just getting shredded, right? He looks for the jab body uppercut, but I hit him with an uppercut there, so it hit stunned him, kind of took the damage off. He catches that flying crane kick to the body. I'm all good there. I thought it was funny. Look for that slip into clinch. I was trying to get over-under. Didn't get it. But I'm going to take him down. Move to side control. Because I'm only going to allow myself to be in positions where I know that Judo can't sub me. Like, I know RDA very, very well. He's actually my main at lightweight. So I know all his subs. I know kind of where he's strong and where he's weak. And where he's weak is kind of in that crucifix side saddle position. Where he doesn't have a ton of offense off his back. But since he denied that crucifix, I got back up. You guys know how it is. Hit that teep into switch. One of my favorite Muay Thai combos. Knock him down there. He blocks that body hook, which is fine. He does that nice three-piece that he's been really landing a lot. That straight hook, body straight. But I'm all good on that. I'm not worried about it. Hit that double jab. Looking to maybe overcommit the guard a little. Hit that jab straight, lunging straight. And, look at those body shots, man. I'm just ripping into his body early. Just really putting that work in early so I don't have to maybe worry about it later in the fight when we're both kind of gassed. Hit that Grand roll from Tony Ferguson that happens when you escape that back clinch. I think that's fucking hilarious, to be honest. But, another straight hook body straight. And you'll really notice these patterns from Judo, like just real patterns that he has. Just fishing for the slip straight, the straight hook body straight, jab straight hook. It's really all kind of basic stuff, and that's not a knock on Judo. I think he's a very good player, but he just maybe needs to work on diversifying his combinations a little. And I guarantee you, he doesn't really know what he's doing. Like, he doesn't really know... well, not that. He doesn't really know that he is kind of using the same combos over and over and over. It feels like he's diverse to him. But at the same time, he can tell that he's not. And I have been much the same way in the past. I have been kind of a little hesitant with diversifying my combination arsenal. So...
You ready?
Definitely something I needed to work on. Something I suggest everybody works on, to be honest. Find combinations that work, use them, and then try to make up your own. like my lunging straight combinations, you know? There's so much in this game that is underused or hasn't even been discovered yet. So try to bait out an uppercut counter, but I notice he's not really going for one. Single leg bail. Nice by him. So I'm spamming X. I need that little bit of body damage, that little bit of stamina drain. I know what he's looking for. You guys know what he's looking for. He's looking for that armbar, right? That's all he's looking for. And he muscle modifies to get it, and I'm like, yeah, I've already kind of shown that that's not going to work. And this is, again, why I chose Tony Ferguson. Game planning for your opponent, man. Sticking to the edges with that submission defense. It's like 96 or 98 or some wild shit. This isn't even close. I'm not worried. I'm not pressed. So, easily gonna get out of that right there. Not even worried about it. Gonna take my arm out, escape to side control. And I'm gonna look to threaten the joint submission back, you know. I'm not too bad with submissions myself. Obviously, I'm not as good as Judo is. He's fucking crazy good at them. But, you know, I'm not too bad. So, nice crucifix. One. Another. He gets half guard here. I know he has a Kimura from here, but it's not particularly strong. And again, like I said, you'll notice he's biting on the face. So, yeah. He's faking that Kimura. Takes full guard once. I'm going to undeniable side control. Break the block. Look for that cheeky, you know, Tony Ferguson combo, the 6-12 and the spin. Not too bad. Ooh, beautiful. I'm going to slip that overhand, hit that elbow. Man, elbow counters are so underused in this game. And a lot of people don't know, the reason I was able to escape there, since he denied my trip attempt, I actually got over-under dominant. So I was able to immediately leave before he could try anything. Slip straight hook. Look for the uppercut overhand, but he does a nice job moving out of the way. He clinches me, but I'm throwing a strike as he goes for the toss, so I can late deny. Single leg bails again. Granby roll out, since I'm holding L2, R2 and moving away. That was nice by him. He kind of forced me to stop exchanging there, because he hit that uppercut, did a lot of damage, and I didn't want to get, you know, flash rocked or flash dropped at the end of the round and kind of just lose it. So, I'm just chilling here.
Are you ready?
And the round is going to start. Touch the gloves. Again, looking to hunt the body early. Doesn't work. He goes for the single leg. Deny it. Toss him. I'm all good here. Again, I'm showing him. You can't grapple me without consequences. Guys, you gotta learn, man. He powers. This is his mistake. He powers to backside because he thinks I'm going to deny it. I go for a bulldog choke. Now, this is the key to chokes right here. People like to stay on the same side, or the same kind of pattern. And what you'll notice his pattern is top right, middle, bottom left, and around, right? That's kind of what he's looking for. He's hugging the top right and the bottom left corners, well, quote-unquote corners. So, I'm going to just track that really, really well here. Hit that top right at the end. And he is tapped 3-0 to me. Thank you so much for watching the video. Huge shout out to Judo X Demon. Make sure to subscribe to him on YouTube. I will try to remember to have a link to his channel in the description, but if I don't, just search up Judo X Demon on YouTube. First channel you'll find. Subscribe to him. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed.